That was a kestrel that just landed right near me. That was a nice start to the day. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, guess where we are today? I think quite a few of you will know where this is just by this view. It's pretty recognisable. We are at Hamwall, the RSPB Nature Reserve, on the Somerset Levels. One of my favourite places, and just parking up there, we had a fantastic little visitor right next to the van. Saw this kestrel fly down, land in the tree, and then down onto one of the fence posts. Sure, it was looking for food, not just curiosity brought it down, see what I was doing, but yeah, that was good. And then had a marsh harrier fly over before I got the camera. Anyway, so good start to the day already. Although quite disturbingly, there's been shotguns firing over that way. It sounded quite close as well. Just the mind boggles really. Each blast of the gun, God knows what they were shooting, but each blast of the gun put up a load of birds, as you'd expect. I mean, what possesses these people? I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of end of November, fairly overcast but quite mild and dry, and hopefully I'm going to see some fantastic birds today. Get some photos and video for you. But this place is just chock full of wildlife. I mean, the variety of birds is spectacular here, and also the number of them. So if you ever want to get into nature, it's a great place to start and come. I'm sure you'll have a fantastic day here. So I'm going to spend most of the day here, I think, and maybe stay for dusk and see if the murmurations appear. I haven't been for months and months, and I haven't really spoken to anyone who's been here, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure the state of play regarding the murmurations, but historically, oh, marsh harrier. Oh, historically, it is one of the great places for Starling murmurations. I think I might hang around here for a bit as the first stop, first port of call, and just see which birds are waking up, having the first foray at hunting or interacting. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Well, I've been here for been here for 15 minutes, and there must have been a dozen sightings of marsh harriers. I've seen a bittern fly over, a goshawk fly over. And a multitude of waders, etc., and loads of small passerines as well, feeding. This place is alive. Well, some of the marshes now. Right, just going for a little wander now, and a bit further up there I just crossed a little footbridge coming over this little canal thing, and as I looked down and along it I saw 3 mute swans kind of slowly and serenely paddling towards me in single file, and I just thought it would make a perfect image. So yeah, I took a few shots, got down low and put them up for you now, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous shot and a gorgeous scene to witness. So going to go a bit further now into the open marshes off the kind of main drag through, and hopefully we get some closer images of some of the birds that we've seen so far, especially the raptors. There's so many marsh harriers today, more than I've seen before, so hopefully we can get some better images of those for you and footage. Anyway, so we're going to go down one of these little side tracks now. Well done like that. Not bothered, not phased at all. Some of the images I'm trying to get today is down at water level. Basically going to the edge of the margins of the water and getting down, getting the lens just sitting on top of the water, trying to get an image. There's plenty of coots here, so I'm going to try and get an image of a coot. But ideally what I want is for one of them to be swimming towards me and looking straight at me. I think that'd be quite a nice image. So it's just a matter of trying to capture that and waiting when they orientate themselves towards me. Two straight in front of us. Alright guys, well, been here 3 hours and I've just fancied a bit of a sit down, first coffee of the day. It's really peaceful. Seems to be a little bit of a lull at the moment with raptor action, but there's so much other bird action going on. Two magnificent great white egrets just flew past. Absolutely stunning. And then for the first time the light is just increasing a little bit. I think that thick dense low cloud is thinning a little bit, so everything just seems a little bit brighter, even though there's no sunlight yet. You just see a couple of little patches. There's just a tiny glimpse of the sun up there. But what a wonderful morning. Like I said to you, I can't believe how many harriers there are here. There must be a higher concentration of marsh harriers for this size of area than probably anywhere. With just such perfect habitat for them. Stands to reason, I suppose, but it's so great to see it. You know, if you're used to going places and having the occasional glimpse of something like that, then when you come to Ham Wall, it's amazing. Look at that light now. That's the first little bit of sunlight. Wow. Just transformed it. Yeah, those long-tailed tits, and just right through there. Can you see right through there? Great white egret on the far side. Oh, I'll try and get a shot of that because that might be nice through the foliage. Just hang on. So that's the current state of play. Just having 10 minutes, then I'll continue walking around the marshes on the quiet, some of the quiet trails. Still not really met anyone yet, which has been nice. But I think I need to try and find a local to see if they've been seeing the murmurations currently at sunset. So, because if they are here, then obviously I'll stay. But if not, it won't be worth staying all day. But it'd be great if we can catch a murmuration later. I've got so many coots. There's one great crested grebe over there, but there's just hundreds of coot here. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my brew. I'll get the setup today. I've brought the 600 f4, Z8 and tripod, rather than carrying the 500. And my thinking behind that was, one, because of the light, because I knew it was going to be overcast today, so I didn't think the light would be great. Otherwise I might have brought the 500 and just carried it all around because it's so light. But this 600 is a beast, and to get that extra aperture, and I thought that might be handy, and especially if I'm staying for a murmuration, it'll be better at dusk as well to have the f4 option. And then also the tripod's a necessity with this lens, but it also enables me to get some better footage for you, as in film clips, because it's just that added stability. Like 600mm, everything's shaky, handheld really, so even with the image stabilization, it's just better for the viewer to have that image stabilized rather than making you feel a bit dizzy. So I'm going to finish the brew and then have an apple, and then I'm going to continue walking around seeing what we can see. I just wanted to show you this. What do you think comes up here sometimes and perches? Look what's been left. Barn owl pellet. That's so cool. That light. So if any of you have been here to Ham Wall, you'll know in summer it is one of the most incredible places for dragonflies and damselflies. I mean, I've never seen anywhere like it, and if you've been and witnessed it, you'll know exactly what I mean. Just have to navigate that fjord. Yeah, so you walk past any of those reed beds, no, not any, every reed bed that you walk past in summer, and if you look ahead you won't really notice anything, but as soon as you start walking past them, just hundreds and hundreds of dragonflies and damselflies alight, take off. It is mind-blowing, and there's no wonder it's also a hotbed for hobbies, hunting them. So hoping for a spectacle later today with the starlings. If you come in summer, late spring and summer, there's an equally impressive spectacle as you walk around. It's like a swarm of dragonflies. It is amazing. Setty's warbler. Anyway, yeah, it's something to behold, the dragonflies. So but as it is now, oh yeah, well, the reason I brought that up, it's good that's just jogged my memory. The reason I brought it up about the dragonflies is it's now the end of November and I have seen one. It flew past me a little bit earlier and I was really surprised. I couldn't ID it. I only caught it out of the corner of my eye. By the time I'd give it my full gaze, it was off into the distance, but yeah, I was really surprised to see that. I wouldn't expect to have seen one, but there you go. Nature always surprises. I think that might be. Is that a water rail? Right, so I'm after a very specific kind of shot here now. So we've got like a runway of water, and in the distance we've got Glastonbury Tor. Now I've taken a similar image before, which was of a marsh harrier flying in front of the tor, and it was from here. But I'm trying to get a different kind of bird, either a great white egret or a heron or a bittern, which is highly unlikely. But if I sit here long enough and just wait it out, I'm all set up. I've got the image framed ready, so I just have to wait for the bird to fly across the tor. Then I have to try and get it in focus quickly, rather than focusing on the tor or any of the trees that are around it. The only problem I've got, which is a bit of a shame, is because of the 600mm lens. It's quite tightly focused into the tor. I can't get much of this colour from these autumn leaves in the shot. So if I'd have brought my 500 lens or 70 to 200 as a marsh harrier now, I could have got more of the landscape in with it as well. But it's just gonna, hopefully, let's see if it flies in front. It's got to fly more or less in front of the tor, otherwise I can't get it in the frame together. So it's got to come lower than that. You see him still quite high, too high for that shot. Just need it to drop down a little bit. No, he's gone. You can see the image. Kingfisher, 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 right in front. Oh, what a little beauty. So, going back to this, you can see that's the image. You can't get any of this colour in, or this tree, any of these reed beds. It's quite tightly cropped, you see, because of the size of the lens. But I'm going to sit it out, maybe have an hour or so here, and see which kind of birds long-tailed tit. See which birds fly in front. I'm going to have a coffee while I'm waiting. wasn't that epic. It's still up there. What an epic sight. Just incredible. But we're still there. So I'm going to leave you with that, guys. The Starling murmuration at Ham Wall. So thank you very much for coming along and watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll put some more images up now, and yeah, well, I appreciate everyone who stayed till the end, and hopefully I'll see you soon on the next video. So yeah, if you'd like to watch the next one, why not subscribe, and if you liked it, hit the like button. Anyway, I'm just mesmerised by the starlings, so I'll put some footage up of it now as well. Okay, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.